Hello. Hi everyone. I'm so excited to show you guys how you do some sculpting nails, and one super easy way to make this kind of beautiful. I think it's really beautiful, okay? Because it's like so elegant, even if you do this long, but of course you can do shorter. So it's depending on the customer which kind of length she want to wear and she able to wear. That is important too, because not everyone can live with long nails. You know what I mean. If someone working like she typing on the computer a lot or whatever, so depending on the customer. But this kind of nail, which is a sculpted Russian almond, it's a special shape, so sophisticated. Usually I sculpting with form, and what you need to know, every week I will do some sculpting, filing, different kind of class, to not just only the nail art, right? So today is a Russian almond, and a Russian almond have some typical criteria what have to be done. If not match with the criteria, that means something nail, but don't call Russian almond, okay? I'm from Europe, honey, and I really picky for proper nail shape. It doesn't mean have to be perfect. It doesn't mean that, okay? We are not perfect. Actually, we born to be perfect, but we love ourselves, so sometimes we know we just, doesn't make perfect. So I don't mean the proper is have to be perfect. The proper is, if you sculpting to the customer a long nails or special shape nails, even if short, okay, that have to be strong, wearable, and have to be more nicer than her original nail plate, because everybody want to be more nicer, right? So that is Charlotte, my silicone finger, which is come with the natural nail plate, so you can sculpting on. You can use form application, tip overlay, or even quick forms, or e-and-go system too, okay? So no worry, she's not alive and she's replaceable, and you can change what you sculpt. I strongly recommend to practicing on this silicone finger if you have no really big experience with special shape or quick applications, or you can use on yourself as practicing. But sometimes on our finger is more difficult to shaping, because you cannot turn around same way as you can turn around the customer, right? And the plus, I have just only one free hand to make my masterpieces, not same as when I working on the customer. I fixed her finger and I working on the surface, and I have a chance to move her finger on any direction as I want, and same time I can moving my hand to the right hand, because I'm right-handed, to create a shape, apply the material, or filing, okay? So by this reason, the best way, if you practicing a realistic silicone hand, that is, honey, no worry, it stay on. So you can even filing on or whatever what you want, okay? What I will using today, I just add back Charlotte that nails because she really loved that. This is the French pink and white with some hand painted one stroke. So what I will using, I want to introduce to you guys for Russian almond a special way to build. Oh, before I start, Russian almond underneath have to be continuously straight line how you continue the nail, okay? That is the one criteria. Second, if you see this direction from here is the original smile line, okay, where is the end of her natural nail plate, right? So from here till the end, continuously trap it, is more skinnier, more skinnier, more skinnier, more skinnier. If you make a perfect one, you see a straight line on the center. I don't know in the camera visible or not, but I have a beautiful, from here is more tight, wider, and till the end. And how I see the shine, it have to be smaller, 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 smaller the line, okay? Just when you're practicing, good to know. Where is the balance point, or as you guys call the apex maximum point, have to be more closer to the cuticle area, mine is here, then if I compete with a shorter version, okay? So originally the deepest point, where is this highest point of the C curve, that kind of C curve, or you guys called apex, is normally between the end of the smile line and between the cuticle, exactly the middle, which is here, okay? Russian almond a little bit closer to the cuticle area, okay? And from the highest point till the end, I don't know how I show, I hope it's visible, have to be totally straight, okay? No curviness at all, period, totally straight, okay? So, and now this is the point where usually people, oh my god, it's just so much rules and regulation. Yes, I will teach you how you do, I will do classes how you do sculpt by hand, custom made Russian almond, but today I will show something how I guarantee you will sculpt on your finger or customer finger exactly this shape, exactly as I do today. Now what about that? Can you imagine that? Immediately without practicing, okay? Now how you can do that, because I will be using the Cool Fusion gels, which is my two favorite is the Romance and the Nude Camouflage. You can see the two color right now. In the camera that looks like brownish. No honey, it's a beautiful beige nude color, okay? And that is a little bit pinkier, but not pink as in the camera. I tell you because I see the feedback colors from the iPad. So and that is my favorite colors from the Cool Fusion, Nude, Camouflage, and the Romance. What is the Cool Fusion? The Cool Fusion is a gel, so cure under the UV or LED lamp. Especially I like the dual source, okay? And it's a gel. You see, it's gel. However, it's pre-crystallized, so it already have a thickness like this. Okay, this kind of thickness material, and the application is totally different like other gels, okay? I will show right now to you guys have to use. All right, I really love that because I love to work with acrylic too and gel too, but sometimes it's just really make more easy to sculpt nail with this kind of material, okay? So, and one things what will oh Cindy, I'm pretty sure, and don't forget it, Romance is a jolly joker. Romance is almost for everyone. Nude Camouflage I love because it's a natural nudish color. Again, on the camera, I see the camera is not brown, okay? It's more like mauve pinkish nude color. So what you are using with the Cool Fusion, the Cool Fusion system have the forming fluid, okay? Forming fluid is, please, if you buy from any brand, okay, it's just a hint for you. if it's included like acetone or alcohol or whatever at the ingredients. I don't have here the list because that is my bottle, so I want to show the ingredients, but it's not here. So if you're any kind of called like forming fluid or sliding fluid, whatever, if it's alcohol or acetone, honey, that for sure you don't use with any kind of gel, because what do acetone? It's broke down already, the anchor gel, and you touching with the brush with the solvent, that is, honey, make really big chance to allergy. Have companies who already have big suitcase because they made a lot of allergies problem. It's not because of bad material, because they just buy quickly something fluid to doesn't stuck the gel on the brush, right? But they don't thinking, because they are not nail technician, how, and don't even working with chemistry, so they don't understand how before the customer go into the lamp already dissolving the raw material, and of course the raw material as chemical can absorb the skin. All right, so that material is not a simple a fluid. Okay, we have smaller size too. That material is UV curable. Okay, so please, I will using in this jar which is glass. However, I'm using, and after immediately I put in the drawer, because that is ingredient part of the gel. Okay, so again, must have. Really, that bottle is for 5 years in the salon, I tell ya, because we don't mixing with the gel. I'm just using for forming, for avoid the brush got stuck of the material. Okay, we using really tiny quantity, so this is why we have a smaller bottle too. Okay, however, that material again keep in storage because it's UV curable, exactly like a gel. Okay, it's not just like alcohol and something like this kind of material. Okay, so you will see I will using from this jar is already the fluid inside, and right now is coming the magic. Okay, I will do this exactly, this nail, and you will do at home exactly same as I do today, because you have already the quick forms. The quick forms is actually like a mold. Okay, molding tips. That tip is doesn't stay on the customer. I just applying the material, press on the nail, cure it, and after I will remove. Okay, multiple usable item, so actually that box forever. You don't need to buy one more box ever. Only you have to buy if the customer steal from your table, or you drop off from the table and your dogs is started chewing. Okay, that is just a joke. Okay, it's a really bad joke. So that means reusable, disinfectable. You don't have to buy anything else or again and again. All right, that is the two new shape what I will show you guys. One is half moon and one is full coverage. Both have a reason why I do recommend, even if totally same shape. Both is good for Russian almond, good for Gothic almond, and just simple as a nicely curved modern almond shape. Okay, however, the Cool Fusion have the C curved one, which is a long beautiful C curve tip. Of course, you can do short square, the quick extension with square nice arched tip nail extension. Okay, you can do extreme long, but all you can use for shortest too. Okay, and of course have stiletto too, if someone want the stiletto shape. but today is a Russian almond. I really fall in love. I really fall in love. And I just explaining the difference between, because I using only one today because I want to show you and teach you guys. So we have the Russian almond, which is, if you see, already beautiful, shaped perfectly as Russian almond. And one is half moon, one is full coverage. Okay, the full coverage makes sense. I applying the material and laying down on the nail. Let's cure it and remove, and the whole surface is already shaped and perfect. I just really minimal touch. What I will doing is like almost nothing. Okay, the half moon, why we need a half moon? Because that we have 12 size, really good wide side, okay, size. However, it doesn't fit 100% with everyone. So if you need wider, that already have more wider too, and the plus you just apply to here, and you can add more wider to the customer at the end. So you just applying like this, remove the form and apply at the apex part. Okay, I will do demonstration with that too, but today I will show exactly that one. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm so happy I can be with you guys. This Thursday I was not able because I'm selfish because I choose to being with my babies. They had a surgery. They are really good condition right now. They are happy and looks like everything good. Just because I'm a mommy and I stressed out because not long time ago I lost my baby with same situation, and but everything is okay. So I just keep the Thursday, but I'm here today, and I promise if I'm missing, I have something big personal things to do. I never will disappointing you, and I continue give my knowledge to you guys because I see you really love it and you need it. And I love you guys. I love when you are here really with me. So every heart, every question is really, I appreciate that. And if you guys sharing with others in groups, that is really awesome too. Thank you so much for thinking of my babies. They are good again, so they are really good. Actually, they right now sleeping. Usually you remember every time I sorry guys, this weird voice is my baby playing. Right now they are sleeping, so that is really good too because they need just a simple rest a little bit. So I add the natural tip. This is how I start working. As you see, totally perfectly fit because that is for the silicone hand. And today I'm using Charlotte because the other hand, model finger, Isabel, which is actually my favorite. Okay, no, I love Charlotte too, but I really love Isabel because I have a little bit darker color tone, and it's just really good. I really love it, but I don't know where it is, so I have to find. So let's start, and how you creating. That is your customer. Okay, I will explaining everything so you will understand how it's work, because a lot of video on the YouTube and everywhere, and some is correct but the jumping on and doesn't really show the things, and I want really explaining and like troubleshooting what mistake you can do if something happened, how you correct. Okay, so I guarantee today you will be able, no, you have to waiting till your packages arrived if you doesn't have yet. Okay, but after that immediately you will be able to do this kind of beautiful shape without me. Actually with me, because I will be with you just in mind. Okay, so that is the customer nail plate. You already prep. That is the other class. I will explaining. Have a question. What is the difference between the cold fusion system and the Iango system? Okay, To create any kind of extension to the customer, you have multiple ways to do. First, use form to extending, right? So I apply the form, which is paper form, apply on, and apply the material on the surface, create the shape, and take it off the form, right? That is one. Second, you can apply any kind of tip. I just looking for somewhere, but of course not on my table now. So you with glue attach the tips to the end. Okay, you have to buff it and fill with gel or acrylic to create the extension. That tip the customer will live with because you build into the material. Okay, the third one is you can use the E&Go system, which means it's pre-made gel tips, so that when I apply with the gel and cure it, the tip and the gel will live together because they are same material. So like I applied with gel, just the different is already pre-shaped. Okay, that makes sense. And the fourth one is used like molding tips, that is the quick forms for the cool fusion, and you apply, as you see, the material, and when it's cured I will remove, so customer will not take it to home, that form. Okay, and why I'm using the cool fusion gel, because I really love to do that kind of extension with the cool fusion. Just make super easy. May I do with for example the pure pudding gel? Yes, you can do that too. Okay, so I'm using with gel too, and you can use with acrylic too. Acrylic, if you're using with acrylic, make sure you are fast, because acrylic is cured to the air and it's time sensitive, so make sure you apply down on time, because if not will not stay on the nail for long term. Okay, so this is why I'm using the cool fusion, because it's gel, no time sensitivity, but same time just so easy to apply and work with. So here is the customer natural nail. I do full imitation. Okay, yeah, especially if I can open it. All right, so I applying a little bit nail prep, even if it's the silicone finger. I just try to really show you guys how it's properly have to be. Okay, so the nail plate already prepped, and I just using the preparator material, which is first is the nail prep, is a dehydrator, extreme strong dehydrator, which is help to stay on the nail. And I will using the primer gel, or if your customer sensitive, can use the rubber gel 001 from the JOHENS, because both is gel but included the primer. So a thin layer, really a thin layer, I'm just applying on the nail surface and let's cure it, because this gel again is not air dry stuff. Here we are, super thin, so doesn't give any strength or doesn't give any extra thickness to the nail. Honey, Elizabeth, I promise to you, that is big game changer. Ever if you want, and that doesn't need to be this long nail. Okay, you can do shorter, but anytime when you want a little bit longer than the zero nail, okay, that is just make super easy your life. It's that kind of nail, honestly, the shape, application, preparation, everything, I do it around 1 hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours. Okay, plus the design, so 2 hours for sure. But it's beautiful, customer will be happy to pay. But with this tip is you can lower, really reduce the time, because you don't have to shaping, you don't have to adjust the form and filing this perfect shape, because already we made to you. It's already on the mold. So she's ready. Sorry, I just drink some Pepsi. It's not advertising, okay? I just I just opened the can before I started doing the live, and that was in my fridge. So so what I make sure is close to me is paper towel, because I will wipe the brush. I'm using right now the big one because it's Kolinsky, and I really love the firmness of the brush. Okay, I have some educator who used my luxury brush. My personal preference is used that brush, the big one, Kolinsky. Okay, because I just really easy to work with and I love it. So I open it, the forming fluid. I hope I'm in the camera. It's just, you know, same technique as you do when you do acrylic, but if someone doesn't do acrylic, I just show, I press down and a little bit squeeze out. I just wipe it a little bit because I have to wash it out, like create the point. I'm rolling on the paper, but this is a crimped, so flat brush. You don't have to do exactly point, like rolling like this. I'm just rolling like this. That makes sense. It's beautiful. It's already a overused brush. Whatever is still beautiful. All right, and I will need the dual spatula, which is exactly for that. We have a longer spatula, but I recommend that one because that is the quantity what you will take it out. Why I love to work with the Cofusion, because it's in the jar. Okay, everything what squeeze out is just, to me, doesn't make sense. First of all, I have really bad hand situation because I killed already my joints. You know, have here have usually pain every time when I squeeze or I wanna, you know, it's just not because I'm old, because I work too much on the salon life with not on the proper way. The customer every time, you know, I will do the class of that, how you can avoid to kill your hand. However, mine is already, so I don't like everything what I have to squeeze harsh. Second, I don't love waste the product, and if you squeeze that too much, you are not able to put back to the tube, right? So from here, I just take out as many as I want. I applying on the foam, just like this, side to side. I tell you, usually I teach you every time wash immediately your tool. Now that point I don't do, and I will explaining why. So I just keeping like this. I hope I'm in the camera, right? Because I can use this rest if I don't pick up enough material, okay? And but however, if it's too much, you can put back to the jar, of course, because it doesn't touch the customer nail or skin yet, right? So I just press down, kind of similar as I do with the acrylic, but you don't have to really press. A little bit press down and push, but little soft touch motion like this, okay? And here I do 45-degree. I hope it's visible because I don't need here really big quantity. And I press. I'm pressing forward. Okay, every time I try to make sure I press just simple down like this, because I want the material coming to the side too. Both sides I need material, okay? So press, and as you see, if you want a short almond, That's okay. You can stop right now and apply. Take it off, just file it a little bit the sidewall, and that's it. Okay, but I do right now Russian almond. Okay, I check the questions. If you have, let me know, because I try to explaining everything, but sometimes I just forget it because I know what I'm doing and maybe it doesn't show well on the camera or whatever. Please feel free to ask, because I think it's really cool things, and if you got every information, honey, you will do exactly same nails as I do, which is without this tip I'm not sure because I have really big experience, and not easy to sculpting the Russian almond properly without that form. Okay, so again, that form you can use for almond shape too, not just for special Russian almond shape. So I press, and I already see that is really shorty. As you see, is no extra quantity, is not thick at all. All right, so I add a little bit more because I want a little bit more longer, just a little bit. For flat nail bed, actually doesn't matter. Both. That is doesn't matter because you filled with gel. The E and Go, make sure you choose the salon almond. All right, the salon almond shape, because for example the stiletto shape is more C-curved. However, the E and Go you are able to fill with because someone questioned which one is better for the flat nail kind of customer, and truly that you can fill with the gel, so it's not a problem. And the the E and Go, we have the jelly adhesive, and with that you adhesive you are able to make on the flat nail customer any kind of C-curve tips too. Okay, so go back to here. So I will add a little bit more to make longer. Messy girl, you see, this is why I tell wash your tools every time because if not you will touch it something what you don't want. So I take out a little bit because I do right now extra long. All right, and I just add to the almost here because at the end I already built beautifully, so I don't want double working. Again, it's too much fluid. You don't have to use too much fluid. We don't mixing with the Cofusion gel with the fluid. We're just using that for only to avoid the gel stuck on the brush. Okay, you see already more longer, but again you don't have to make extreme long shape. And a little bit press back, I think so. With the point I just press back, and already try to create like a 45-degree, which will be the end shape of the free edge. I will turn around and you will see what I modified. So I just pressed back to already similar what I want filing anyway at the end. It's just when it's fluid, it's just more easy and more quicker than later filing. Make sure when I check, I used right now the black gloves because black makes me skinnier, honey. However, it's a really good test how everywhere have the gel, because sometimes you just don't see this angle, so it's missing the side wall. Okay, so before you apply on the customer, check both side wall is filled with gel. Okay, I do recommend to start with nude or that color, the romance color, because you get routine. Make sure you have material enough. Okay, and as you see, because it's black my gloves, here at the end is almost zero. Okay, I don't need too much here for sure. Okay, no worry if you cannot watch right now. I will post it on my YouTube channel, but because I give usually discount code, make sure this weekend you watch rewatch back. Okay, no worry, honey. So this is how it looks like. And right now, to the customer hand, I will applying. Okay, I see different person applying different way. They stack like this, or press like this, or this way. No, I do only and exclusively from the sake of laying down, because of course between the nail plate and the form have a air, right? You have to press out, and if you just touch it like this way, I guarantee 100% will be air pocket underneath, okay, between the nail and the gel. So just I touch down close to the cuticle area, but don't touch it. The cuticle area is really not necessary. Okay, so I going close as I can and slowly laying down. Now one thing's what you can see, but I can describe, when I laying down, I feel like a vacuum, like you feel when the air is out and start being over there. Of course I can remove that right now easily. Okay, so don't believe that is strong forever, not yet. Okay, I check it here. What you can realize, I applied good because the gel is done and doesn't running out, and I doesn't see any gap between her nail plate and the gel. Okay, that is the other things what I usually see in the YouTube, the wrong application, you know. So no gap between, don't need to filing, don't need to do nothing. Okay, do not touch the skin with the gel. Okay, that is important too. If have 1 millimeter in the cuticle area, that's absolutely okay. All right, and just pull it a little bit back. You can modify, if you see it is not proper, you can modify till she going into the lamp. You have a chance to change everything what you want. All right, so she's okay, she's going to the lamp. I just take out front of the lamp my Pepsi and I let it cure. The curing time is 60 seconds. However, it's a long nails, a really wide quantity of the gel. I do recommend use for sure the 60 seconds. If you are not confident about your light, the wavelength of the light, because the professional professional wavelength of the lamp is really necessary, which means 365 between 406. Okay, if you buy, you have a cheap lamp, which means $100, or you order from Amazon or from overseas where is no really quality control, you know what I mean. Make sure you're testing before you're using any kind of gel on your customer. Okay, because professional material required professional UV source. Do you guys have any question till Charlotte in the lamp? Thank you for your hearts. It's good if no question, just sometimes I'm scared, maybe it doesn't always make sense, or I try to describe things. For example, when I apply, you will feel like a vacuum, like it is like like they start living together. It's a feeling. When you laying down, you will feel when no air between. Okay. Yes, Lisha, our gel lamp is on the way. Again, because the lamp as house or e-file as a house, as a body, it doesn't matter. The key is from the lamp is only the LED bulbs, okay, UV or LED bulbs, because LED you can buy from really cheap to really expensive. You can buy LED bulb for perfect for check the fake dollars, but doesn't cure properly the gel. And by this reason, everything what I will launching out is professional, and even if not I made, I make sure I order the quality one, the proper one, and extra quality control for sure is the perfect one. The e-file is, I tell you, because Japan already sent, so in my warehouse already the all motors, micro motors for the e-files. I'm so proud. I can exactly tell you 1 or 2 weeks we will launching out is the word silences machine with zero. Honey, zero is mean zero vibration. So it's like for operation. I can give really is like super good. And the UV lamp is coming soon too. One thing because it's super sensitive, like fragile. Okay, so we ordered right now as the boxing special to make sure when I shipped out you will receive it on the good condition. That is important too. Oh, sorry. So little Charlotte is out. Okay, so what you can do, that is again is removable nail plate, however same as to your customer. Okay, just like peel, like little bit I open one side, little bit I open other side. Okay, and voila. Okay, and that is reusable. Isn't it amazing? I told you, it's just perfect. And you can do that at home to your nail, to your customer in the salon. Is just so freaking perfect. If I teach that a minimum 8 hours, and I tell you, you need months or years to make sure automatically you do this perfect every time. So this is why I tell you, yes, I will do class, honey, because some the master have to be master, so you will learn. But till that is just amazing. One things what I see people do mistake with this kind of tips. First, that is not built-in tip, so you have to remove. Customer doesn't take it. Okay, so that little badass is one time you buy and keep forever. Okay, that is disinfectable. Okay, that is forever. Again, if it fall off from your table and your dog chewing, of course you cannot reuse, but anyway, it's a mold things. One thing is really important. If you see right now, the mold is more wider than looks like. So the biggest problem have people choose the small form, because they add on the nail and ooh, it's too wide, it's too ugly. No, honey, I will show how you measuring. Okay, I will show why I picked that one. And because of I take off, the end will be beautiful, skinny, elegant, perfect. But if you choose the wrong one, I did one example to you guys. So that is the good size for classic square. Okay, from side straight till side. And what happen if I choose the smaller one? From side, okay, but the other side is not enough. Okay, first of all, it's ugly. Second, I tell you, this customer will broke down the nail and the crash line will start from here, because the side wall is really important. That gives the stability to the nail. All right, Regina, you will do that. I promise, honey. I promise you will do that with this form really easy. Okay, and the plus, if you see a lot of time, you learn how have to be the shape. And the second, if you learn with form with me, again, you will do for even if you will able to modify for with any other shape. Okay, because that is for Russian almond, good for Gothic almond and some kind of European new shape, but you cannot do coffin or any other shape. So the form application is really important, but till that is just super quick. Okay, we are not done with that. Okay, honey, we are not done, because that is ugly. Why I tell you ugly? I press back to the there, because the side wall is just zigzaggy. Okay, doesn't will be that long. So every time when I sculpt, I will file it back some. Okay, and around the cuticle area where I stopped, remember, have a little bit, is like nothing. Okay, if you see videos, is here have like a junky extra space. They are not applied perfectly. You have to apply like that. Okay, if they pressed out and the junky is come out, the junky quantity, okay, that means how underneath is no gel enough, because mine, the apex and the highest point of the C curve is on the proper space and the proper thickness. On this length you don't need bigger. Okay, yes, I posting my video on my YouTube channel and for my subscribers, so you are able to rewatch as many times as you want. Okay, I just filing straight, filing straight, filing straight. Okay, that is beautiful shiny right now. Anyway, I will make matte. If she want the pink, you can keep it, but again, that point anyway you have to file it a little bit, so have to be matte, not filing, just make matte the surface again to apply the top shine. All right, isn't it fantastic? It's just so cool, so cool, because the mold is perfect. So when I filing, I want to see same pointed, right? So by this reason I try to filing the 45 degree. If you want the Russian almond, if different almond, you can curving, you can do anything what you want, what your customer need, actually, not what you want. Okay, but you don't have to shaping. I did already for you. Okay, you don't have to shaping. And to make sure, I will buff it the surface. Again, don't file it, just buff. Can I buffing on not here? Okay, I do here. No, never mind. I just don't want messy my table. I do front of you because I don't want you believe I do something magic what you don't see, which is I don't do. I tell you, I don't do. I just usually buffing not on the area when I'm working, because on the live video I don't want to cleaning my table. I cleaning enough already, honey. I teach you cleaning all the time your tools, but right now you will, because we'll be messy, you will hear from me file your table too. People asking why we love the black table and black gloves and black clothes, because the dust is anyway white, honey, because this is why the customers say you clean up everything. Okay, in my salon I had a big luxury salon in the capital in Hungary. Everything will be black wood, and natural things. Is all is black, black plasma TV, black everything, but you never see dust. But the customer paid enough, okay? So I don't working like a crazy, like 12 people a day. I charge more, honey, and I have time to cleaning everything. So I think I will do business class too. How you save money, how you make more money. So I'm using, don't watch it, don't cheating. Quickly, I just just like that. You remember a super teeny tiny little frame. I'm using the carbon ceramic head fine. That's it. You wanna kidnap me? No, honey, you invite me. I already bring your salon my coffee maker, honey. So I already start move over there. You remember, I don't know, here in America they used to, but in Hungary, if the girl and boy dating and the girl start left in the guy, the boy house some, like, you know, like brush, like toothbrush or whatever, that is the sign how she is ready to move in. So this is why I'm joking, Cindy, how I already start moving because the milk foamer I already left your salon, so that means I'll be back. So lately I just smoothening out. I just wipe it off with alcohol. That is, you don't know that? That is the, that's not really new, but new in the market. For me, it's not new. It's a custom made carbon ceramic, super strong and super long. As you see, the length is almost double like others, and flat cone. Flat cone because I personally don't like, I like quick job and same movement. I already smoothening and filing together. All right, and I use the fine because this honey is nothing. What I used is nothing. I already see Cindy offering the house, part of the house. No, I just visiting you and your horse, because he's my other loved one. So I just wipe it off with alcohol. Gentle. And underneath too. You know what I do underneath? I wipe it off, but you can use the top shine. Why I like to use the top shine? Because the gel doesn't make all the time smooth, and you see, it's like a little bit mattish because of the co-fusion, because it's not regular gel. Okay, so you can use the top shine. I do that one too, and you do to the customer. But again, it's no bumpiness. Do you see that? It's no bumpiness. So I just using because I love shiny. I love shiny because I don't want have customer, you know, she live from your salon, but she have a lot of things in her life, living things, like use makeup, the foundation and anything else can discoloring any kind of matte surface. So just in case, because it's mattish underneath, after you even if you're cleaning with alcohol. So I just like to add a little top shine to make sure it will not discoloring anything what she using. How you can repeat? Oh, I can repeat. Yes, I can repeat, absolutely, because that today class is just only about that. So one thing, I apply the gel to the nail, okay, as long as you want. It's already have design which is help to create on the different nail the similar length. Okay, when I applied to here a generous quantity, and with the brush and with the forming fluid. Okay, so the brush include forming fluid, but doesn't when you press down, it doesn't release too much fluid. Okay, so just have to be wet your brush. So with your wet brush, first for 45-degree, I just press, because I don't want outside any kind of gel, and I don't want excessive quantity of the gel where is the cuticle area. Okay, and I just press, kind of motion is like same time this way and same time this direction. So like a fly want landing. Okay, landing is the fly doesn't landing this way if you are lucky. Okay, really limited time do that, but normally just going this way. Okay, so same, press down and push, press down and push, press down and push, and the material is gentle moving forward to the end. Okay, and make sure the side is coated with gel. I just changed the, because it's creamed brush, is not a round. Okay, so when I flattening and push to forward, I'm using the flat part, and which is the wider, and the skinnier part when I just want side and side and side and side this way. Okay, that makes sense. And when it's ready and beautiful, I just like this angle, laying down and press down till you feel arrived. And as you see, look at that, how many quantity have to between the nail plate and the nail. I hope it's visible right now. No, different angle, this way. So I laying down, arrived, and you see how big the gap between. Maybe you don't see. Oh, you see right now. So make sure you don't press down like this. Then if you see here coming out the gel, you made that one, you pressed out the gel, you received the cool fusion, but you don't receive that one, honey. You don't receive that because this is need. So quickly I add the top shine on. You guys want a quick nail art? I know it's already too much time. I wanna see. You guys want a super quick? I just doing. I don't speak. I just do quickly. Give me heart if you want a quick nail art. Oh, my babies give me voices. So just quick, because I love. You know what I mean. I just quickly. I hate how I cannot see the answer quickly, so I have to waiting to your reaction. Somehow the heart is coming more quicker, so I just will really quickly, because every time they told me don't do too much, don't too long, because people doesn't like to see long. And okay, honey, but you know, so I just add little background. I make dirty, a little bit more dirty. It's just random. Like that will be a smile line, kinda. Okay, let's cure it. So how you like this kind of classes, like sculpting or helping something new stuff? Because we're launching a lot of things, but I don't have time to teach everything. But I just realized that is something really game changer, I tell ya. And the cool fusion form is just amazing. Even if you don't see what I have to use, I will show all kind, okay, on different classes, because it's honey, that is really make help. I know how difficult, because Europe, when I teach, even I teach when I teach the educators, I see need months and years to become professionally shaped the nails, and that is just freaking amazing and quick, right? It's just and exactly your will be that. The hand painting, yes, is different things, but the shape, you can immediately do this kind of nail. All right. I know, honey, you need classes, but till that, it just help a lot. And the Cool Fusion gel is just amazing. It's really amazing. So, because I already too much time, and I know it's not good marketing, because people doesn't like to watch too long, so I just do really, really quick. Really, really quick. It's just because I love to painting too, not just doing nail. Oh, sorry. You see, I don't see I'm in the camera or not. That will be really fast, okay? It's not something like... Yes, I'm painting with the right side and the left side too. It's not necessary, I just do because when I'm teaching, and if my student is left-handed, I needed to learn how to do, because everybody deserves the help, the correct help, and most of the educators, they don't have to them, because you know, you have to do with right hand, but right hand and left hand is not same, because their brain is already built up with the different direction. This is why the E-file bit from JOHENS, we have right hand and left hand too. So make sure if you are left-handed, buy the left-handed one, because it make your life is so easy. I just talk with the left-handed nail artist sisters and brothers. I told you that will be really, really quick. It's just something cutie-mooty. I don't know what I will do next Thursday. I don't have really a plan, but I have one thing that will be makes crazy again. I just don't want every week something like make you crazy. So I think I do something easy peasy and something that you have already in your salon, because I'm super excited for a lot of things. You see, I filled up with flowers, so looks like the free edge or the smile line part of the nail is built up of the flowers, which I think is so cute. It's like romantic way. I hope everybody have a beautiful and fantastic weekend. I did not do nothing today. I just laid down, watch my babies sleeping, which is like, I tell you, is for my soul, is like was the big charger. Just see how the chest is just up and down when the oxygen is coming in and out, and I just see how happy I am and how thankful. Just for today, I was able to get one more day, and I can be with my loved ones, and after I just so excited to I can show something what I already remember how many students was struggling with doing Russian almond, and finally I can give you a solution with this Cool Fusion forms. It's just make the life easier. So I was excited with that one too, and I can tell you it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So I hope everybody experienced that or similar. If not, honey, tomorrow is your day, okay? Quickly I change the brush to the artist. You know, I using the micro one, the micro one stroke, and I filled with the dark, just a tiny bit. I just feel everywhere when I feel it's like not dark enough. Let's cure it. And I will add a little bit white. So till that I just quickly show the co-fusion. Oh, everything on this weekend, please confirm it, this weekend have a discount code. So I will give you a discount code which is 25%, the code off, okay? 25% of the co-fusion system, which mean the gels, the forming fluid, and the quick forms, okay? And that code is CF, that cat and foxtrot, okay? CF25, okay? And that code is on October 18, so that is Monday midnight. All right, so we have the white, the North White, which is I used on her nail. I really love. And we have the ivory one, which is a natural one. I just talking till cure the design already. It's like ivory. It's like really natural white. If you use just a tiny bit on the short nail, it's perfect imitation of the healthy natural nail smile line or free edge part. So quick top shine. I see have some dust on it, but I just want quickly finish because I won't finish the design, and I already more than 1 hour. Thank you so much, you guys, with me. I really happy. And this is why I cannot stop. I wanna one more things. All right. So when I applying the top shine, I let couple seconds to self-leveling. Especially I'm using EC because I'm in California, okay, so it's hot. So couple seconds to make sure it's self-leveling and give the beautiful I see it's something I don't I just missed the spot. So going to the lamp, and I'm almost finished but not finished yet. How did you do the French with the white? I will do the other demonstration, okay, because 1 hour already I sculpt that, but I will do that one too. I tell you, till you can order, and you can do with me immediately because it's different, the application. I use the Romance and the North White, so you need that too if you don't have this color yet. Just quickly. Oh, it's 12 minutes already. Yeah. And of course, because I don't want too dark, I use my magic tool, which is the metal wooden stick, to create beautiful, elegant dot. Just quickly, because that gives a life to the petals. It will be more visible. how many petal I draw. Yeah. You know what? I don't rushing. I don't care. I hate this kind of social media pressure what they give us. You don't can. You see, I already, because I'm really okay. Focus, honey, focus. Because I don't love it. I love to finish when I want and show what I want, as many as I want, but every time have something what control us. Before was 60 seconds, honey. That is impossible. 60 seconds, even if I cut the video, is needed to missing a lot of part. So here we are. Isn't it beautiful? Put into the lamp. Thank you for the hearts. Which form is fit almost with everyone? I think the universal, which is that one, but that is for shorties, okay, not for this kind of long nails. That is for shorties, okay, and you can do almost multiple shape, okay, and because it doesn't have a big gap and big C curve too, I think that one is the most universal for shorties salon nails, okay. Of course, if you want to do like special European shape, even almond, Russian almond, modern almond, lot of shape you can do with that one. So here we are, okay. Here's the shorter one, here is the longer one, longer version with white and just as is the color, and I think it's really easy and perfect. So something what I guaranteed to you, you can do that. All right, I really love that, and do recommend to just start using that because amazing. It's really quick and perfect. You don't have to shaping because I already made to you. It's just perfect. Even if you don't do nail art, you remember without the nail art, just using a color like glittery, ombre, or whatever what you want. But again, I will use that quick forms to do more demonstration with different shape and different techniques, because not simple that is the basic one. And don't forget it, this weekend you will get the 25% off from the system, so you can choose what you want. My two favorite is the nude, camouflage, and the romance. If you want to do with me the French one, the reverse one, you need the North White too. Don't forget it, use the forming fluid. Do not use any kind of acetone based stuff, even if you buy from company, because that will make not strong nail. Honey, that nail, it's super strong, like acrylic, okay. If people have problem because they're using not a professional fluid to that, okay. That is UV curable. Don't forget it. Keep in the storage the jar for sure. All right, so have an amazing, wonderful weekend. If today was not your best day, honey, I tell you, tomorrow is your day, okay. And see you on next day. I love you guys. Ciao.